Greetings, Steve here. Welcome to part 14 of building the Thompson B1. God, that sounds boring. I can't do it like that. I've got to, hang on, wait a minute. I'm just going to get into my alter ego. Hang on, let's shake me. Greetings, Madhavanian Sivara Subramaniam is Station Master West Green. Welcome to part 14. God, I feel better after doing that. Part 14 of my Thompson B1. What have I been doing? Well, you probably noticed I've done naff all for 6 months. Loads of reasons for that. Tiredness, bit of this, bit of that, bit of depression. But I've been going walking every day, 5 kilometres a day, and it's invigorating. So anyway, I decided to get back to it. So I haven't finished this yet. Certainly haven't finished that. But I've decided, where do I start with all these bits and bobs? Apart from the fact that it's a great kit, but, and this is a huge but, all the parts are great, but the instructions, the DJH instructions are just woeful. They really are. It almost makes you not want to do it, put it that way. Anyway, so let's go. I'm going to been working on the tender. Let's go and get it. Ruby, come on, we're going to go and get the tender? Yes, we get it, Dad. Oh, you've gone all fuzzy. Walk this way. It's not easy when you get to my age of a life to do this. See out the back here. Come on. Oh, don't look at a mess. What's it doing out here? Well, I'll tell you. Look at me tomatoes. Got all sorts of stuff growing. Corn. Oh, here it is. On a big hook. Let's get it down. Here's the tender. Certainly not perfect by any means. So I've cleaned it up. I'm ready to paint it. What I'm going to do, I've finished this, so I figured before I go on with anything else, rather than let it all tarnish up and God knows what else, I'm going to put some etch primer on it. So 6 months ago I stopped doing it. I just got a bit unmotivated. I replaced the buffers. These I got from Invertrains. The ones I got with the kit were woeful. They're all full up of crap like that, and I didn't particularly like the fact that you've got these cast threads. The other thing was, I lost that, or when I cleaned it, it went down the sink. So anyway, I got another one, and I thought I lost that, but I actually didn't. And I got another one of those, but then I found it. So I put that on, and this was a bit iffy. So I took that off and straightened that up. To be honest, there's things in here I'm not so certain if everything's on. The instructions show this little piece, like there's a piece here, but when you bring up, I've got no idea what it is. So as far as I'm concerned, it's not going on. As I said, it comes down to the fact the instructions on DJH are pretty woeful, to be honest. Anyway, so what I'm going to do today, I've got some etch primer, and I'm just going to etch prime it. That's a start. So let's go and get the paint. So here I am in the back garden. I've got my Lazy Susan turntable, tender. Now I'm pretty impatient by nature, which when you're building a model is probably not the wisest or the best thing to do. I tend to want to get things finished, slap paint on. So I'm not going to do it this time. What I'm going to use, this is Dymark Metal Pro Etch Primer. You got it from Bunnings. This is in Australia. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Etch Primer. So I'm going to put thin coats on. I'm not going to try and do it all at once. I'm not going to try and build it all up. I've got time. All I've got to do is get this finished and put away. Then I can move on. So here goes. I've shaken the can up for a minute. It's quite a warm day. It's warm on my back. I'll do the underside first, I think. The good thing about this, primer in general, tends to show the blemishes. So you can actually see the blemishes, and then, like if there's a mark on it, you can actually use a bit of emery paper or whatever, wet and dry, and get rid of it. So it shows up the sins. So I haven't put too much on, neither am I going to. So I'm going to come back to this. So it's been a couple of hours, and you can see I haven't quite got underneath the springs. Oh, come on, that's better. So I'll give it another second coat so I can get all the underframe, and I can turn it over and finish the top. So there we go with that. As you can see in the sun, look at it, it's almost drying before my eyes. It's actually looking pretty good. Just leave it there. When I've finished it, I'll turn it over and I'll do the inside. It pays off, I think, to not be impatient. So the paint's been kept a bit warm. So I've limbered it all up, you know, a bit of a shake, rattle and roll. I can see funny how much you actually miss. So I've decided to put a loco on tender on it on a track. Obviously you can see I've got a lot of work to do, but there's the tender, and the finish is it's come out very well. Obviously I haven't done the chassis, that's something else I've got to work on. But what I've done is I've got primer on the tender. Don't seem to have many blemishes. It's not perfect like everything I do. If it was perfect, I'd have nothing to work towards, would I? Anyway, so I'm happy with it. And what it means is now I can put it away, knowing full well that the tender, I'm not going to have to keep cleaning it. So it's sealed, put it in a box, put it away, finish the loco, prime that, and then do a paint job on it. Yeah, so very happy with that so far. I've done more this week than I've done in 6 months. Probably a lot of it's to do with the fact that I've been walking every day for the last 3 weeks, and it does help your mind, there's no doubt about that. And obviously you tend to have more energy when you walk, which is funny because you use energy to walk. Anyway, enough. So that's hope you liked this video. Please leave a like, comment, and yeah, subscribe. Always likes, always good. Anyway, hope you like it. Thanks for watching. This is goodbye from Steve and my alter ego, Manavananian Sivara Subramaniam.